So we are in June already, and the real estate market is still holding strong. But the biggest question is, are we seeing more inventory? Let's dive into some specific numbers, and then as always, I'll give you my opinion at the end of the video. My name is Henry Barreda, and I'm a real estate professional here in the city of Miami. Welcome to this series where at the beginning of every month I try to keep you updated of what's been happening in the real estate market. So what happened in May? Like always, I'll give you a broader picture of what happened in Miami-Dade County, and then I'll dive a little bit deeper into some areas that I specialize, like Coral Gables. So in Dade County during the month of May, we saw 3,157 closed sales versus the previous month that we saw 3,480 sales. And this decline in closed sales has been pretty consistent over the last 2 months. The average sales price for the month of May was $877,000. That's 7% up when you compare it to the month of April, and these homes were in the market for an average of 50 days. If you compare these numbers to a year ago, the average sales prices have gone up 8%, and the average days in the market has gone down from 92 days to 50 days. When we dive a little bit deeper into the city of Coral Gables, here, year over year, sales prices have gone up from $1,728,000 to $2,188,000, and that's a staggering 21% increase year over year. And days in the market have basically stayed the same at 82 days. So from these numbers, it seems that the market is holding really strong and that home values are going to keep appreciating for the remainder of the year. But let me share with you some interesting data that I found. If we take a look at this chart, here we can see the trend that has been happening since the beginning of the pandemic. From the beginning of 2020 until last month, we saw the number of active listings significantly go down on a month-to-month basis. But if we look at May, here we can see that we had more new active listings compared to the previous month. Not much, just about 5% increase in new listings, but that combined with a 9% decrease in closed sales, I think that's something that we need to keep an eye on going forward. I think that if we continue to see this trend of more active listings and less closed sales, that combined with a higher interest rates, I think we're going to start to see a really significant shift in the real estate market going forward. And by the way, by the time I'm writing this video, new mortgage demand has fallen to the lowest in 22 years. This may seem like small changes as of now, but when you compound this month over month and you combine this with a cooler winter market, I think that's when we're going to start to see the market cool down, and that's when we're going to start to see a shift, not to a buyer's market, but to a more normalized market when we're going to have more listings, less demand, and it's going to be easier for the buyers out there looking for homes. I still don't believe we're going to see a market crash in the next 6 to 12 months, but a more balanced market favoring a little bit more the buyer. Yes, I think that we will have that at the fourth quarter of this year, maybe the end of this year, beginning of next year. So does this mean that as a buyer you should wait toward the end of the year? Well, this question has two answers. It depends if you're buying cash or if you're financing. If you're buying cash, I would definitely recommend you to wait until the end of the year for the market to cool down, have more inventory, less demand. So I think as a cash buyer, you will definitely take advantage of that market in December, January. But if you're planning on financing, keep in mind that interest rates are going to be higher at the end of the year. So every time a point goes up, your purchasing power goes down. So let's say interest rates go up by a point by December, then that means that the home that you're looking now needs to drop in price 10% for your payment to be the same. So do I think the market is going to drop by 10% by the end of the year? I don't think so. As I said before, I think it's going to be a more balanced market, but I don't think prices are going to go down 10 or 15% by the end of the year. So that's something to consider if you're buying cash or you're financing. On the other hand, if you're a homeowner and you're considering selling your home in the next 6 to 12 months, I'll definitely pull the trigger now and put your home in the market during this summer. I'll definitely take advantage of the summer market and still historically low interest rates, and I'll take advantage of the home prices right now before it's definitely too late. Hey, so thank you so much for watching this video, and if you're planning on buying or selling your home, feel free to reach out. My phone number is 305-204-8813, or shoot me an email at henry@barredagroup.com. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Bye.